Hi, my name is Rachelle Smith, entrepreneur, professional speaker, and author. Wrapping up my 3-week vacation here at home in Louisiana. Actually currently standing here in Oscar and Willette's living room. And as you can see, my mother is a very big fan of Christmas decorations. She does a wonderful job, and the Christmas decorations actually span all the way over to the dining room area. But it has been a wonderful 3-week vacation. And I think my new nickname is going to be Snowbird Smith because, folks, I have really gained an appreciation of why the retired snowbirds do what they do in the wintertime. Because I look outside, it's January 3rd, and it's 75 degrees outside and sunny. And I'm looking at that Michigan weather on my phone like, okay, I'm going back to cold weather. But it'll be okay. It happens every year. But anyway, it's been a wonderful vacation, wonderful 3 weeks. Was able to relax, enjoy family, spend some wonderful time with my family. Brother made it home from Germany. Sister wasn't able to make it from Mississippi, but we all had a wonderful time. And of course, I was able to make some things happen while I was here. Was happy to have earned my master's certification in fitness training. So I was so excited about that. But also was able to audit a couple of gyms in Texas, as well as do some other non-fitness related work projects. So excited, but always, as you know, Rachelle, always making things happen regardless of where I am. But folks, as I stand here in this living room, it brings back so many memories. And I think back to particularly the graduation party that I had here several years ago for graduation, obviously from undergraduate, when I was here in Louisiana. And I had professors here, I had friends here, I had co-workers here, I had friends of friends here. It was packed. And it just really made me smile as I looked around and I remembered those times and actually have pictures from that night when I had that party. And so there's just been so many wonderful people whose lives have crossed mine, and it's just been so amazing. And I think back again, just wall-to-wall people, and how that night was just so cool. And I was moving off to Miami after that, so it was just full of such wonderful memories. And I think back to some of my best friends would come over and we'd hang out and that kind of stuff, and some very good times. And of course, there's one really funny incident. You all have heard me talking many episodes ago. I think it was last summer maybe, when I was telling you about the finest guy I never dated. And he was here, he was in the Air Force, and he was, one time my car broke down. I was actually on base, my car broke down. And so he just happened to be in the store where I was. And so he was walking me out. We were chatting, good friends. And then my car wouldn't start. So anyway, he had to drop me off here. Met my mother. Fortunately, my dad was gone. I don't know where my dad was. Met my mother. And I was like, Mother, isn't he just so cute? And I so remember after he left, folks, my mother was like, Rachelle, he may be cute, but he's a dummy. I was like, oh, I remember that like it was yesterday. My parents have always had this sectional, not this one here, but they've always had a sectional. And I so remember him sitting right there and chatting with my mom. And then, of course, him leaving and then her telling me that. I always appreciate family. Family will tell you the truth and help you to see things. But he was certainly a champion. And I will always be so grateful to him. He was unselfish. He was like, you know what, Rachelle, you have a good head on your shoulders. You have a bright future. You're going places. And I don't want to distract you. And I remember thinking back then, now, what is this? Whatever. I think I was maybe 20 years old. But I'm so grateful, for him and for his really just helping me and not, serving as any type of major distraction. So I think that's how a lot of people get derailed in life, is they allow themselves to get distracted. And fortunately, when you have people that aren't selfish, you cross paths with them, that it just truly, what a blessing. But, he was one of many people whose lives have touched mine and who've shaped me into the person that I am today. But, whether it be, friends of mine from Seoul American High School in Korea, to folks that I've met here that I'm still in touch with, the folks from Miami or Minneapolis or graduate school in Northwestern Chicago, grad school in FIU. There's just so many people, obviously many people in Detroit, but it's just this awesome collection of people whose lives have touched and shaped mine in such a special way, in addition to obviously my family, because I wouldn't be who I am today without the Smith family. I mean, just bar none. I realized that I'm incredibly blessed and have a wonderful family, and came from a wonderful family. And so I recognize too that there are many people who aren't as fortunate, so I always remain humble and grateful for that. But folks, as we enter 2017, sure many of you have taken time off, taken breaks, taking an opportunity to rest, relax, and recharge, but it's time to get things going in 2017. It's time to hit it hard. It's time to make things happen. It's time to make 2017 your best year yet. But it can't happen unless you make the decision, for it to happen, all right? And so I challenge you this year, make 2017 great, but also take time to relax, rejuvenate, visit with family, friends, and recognize truly what's important in life, and that is the people that surround you, the people that have come and gone, that have left indelible footprints on your life and on your heart, because I can certainly attest to that via my own journey. So make 2017 great. I know I plan to. Won't you join me? Thank you so much for your time. Make it a wonderful day and a wonderful 2017.